What's going on, everybody? Josh Engelman and Ben Razza here for Awesemo.com, and we are back with the breakfast menu. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. We're going back to the diamond, talking a little bit of baseball today. I am going to hang my head in shame quickly. Yeah. You are going to do that a little bit less so today, but I'm ready to rebound today. I'm feeling good, dug in pretty deep. How are you feeling about baseball today?
In general, in life, I feel okay. It's not my favorite sport. It's the times that we have. We've got 17 days till college football. 17 days. It is right upon the corner. Certainly we're prepped. We are ready to go. And I'm excited for that. But in the meantime, I definitely think that I'm getting more of a feel. I split last night. Erod was able to push over there. I thought a pretty bad. I'm going to complain a little bit about the Giants. They were in control of that game all the way up to the 8th, gave up a couple runs, ended up winning the game by 1. I lost by the hook, and that's the nature of laying the run line at times. So we're going to bounce back today.
Yeah, to be fair, I lost, Aaron Nola got me by 1 strikeout. I needed 1 less, so I'll blame it on some sort of bad umpiring. I think that's probably a little bit easier to do. Would you like to go first or second today?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I'm going to go, and I'm just going to – I do this more in baseball than – any other sport, and it's mostly because you have the actual opportunity to do it. Sometimes, and I guess you could call it a little martingale, but I'm not even saying double down. I'm running it back, though. I'm going to do the same bet as yesterday. I think the Giants at home, I know they won that game, but it was just by a run. I'm going to lay the 1.5 again, minus 115 tonight against the Diamondbacks. Everything I said yesterday is still applicable. They're awful on the road. They have the worst run differential in the entire league. And San Francisco needs these games, from the Dodgers to the Padres to just everything that they have in terms of setting their sights in the postseason. These are the type of series, even taking 2 out of 3 is not. You got to sweep a team like the Diamondbacks at home. And I think, pitching matchup, everything is going to check out no matter what you look at, because we're dealing with the worst team in the league against a very, very good team. So I don't even need to rattle off things of that nature. It's just a simple fact. Gausman on the mound, Kelly for the Diamondbacks. I feel fine about everything. There's no red flags. And I expected these to more trend upwards to the minus 125, the minus 130 range. Right now, we've got it a little more juice than yesterday. Yesterday was plus 100. It's minus 115. I'm still okay with that. I think by first pitch, this will be a little higher. So I'm going to take the value right now. I think the Giants roll them. I said that last night. I'm going to stick with it.
I don't blame you. I would want to go back to it too. It was looking like you had it heading into the 9th. I would just want to redeem that bet more than anything else. I don't have anything that I can redeem today, so I'm taking a different stance. I am diving into first 5 innings today. And the first one that I'm giving to you, 1 strip of bacon. The Toronto Blue Jays minus 1 versus the Angels, plus 105. I've got the Blue Jays lineup with an expected 113 weighted runs created plus. I've got the Angels at 98. That is a gigantic gap in offense. Dylan Bundy on the hill is average-ish. Alek Manoah, on the other hand, projects as a half run better than Bundy right now, and it's going to be projecting better than him moving forward. That's a bet on Manoah. He's the number 2 prospect for the Blue Jays, number 34 overall in baseball per Fangraphs. He's got 2+ pitches right now. He's got a slider that projects to be absolutely wipeout. When that lands, it's going to be a really big pitch for him, and I don't see a reason why it can't happen now to a team that's very clearly below average outside of Ohtani. I'm going to go ahead, lay the run. There's so much power on the Blue Jays. If they get to Bundy, I think they get to Bundy in bunches, and that's just going to make it a lot easier in those first 5 innings. So get that plus 105 while you can.
So that's what I wanted to ask you about. There's a couple different options here. You feel most comfortable laying the full run in the first 5 rather than laying just a half?
Yes, I do. I didn't actually, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I didn't even look at the half.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's different, again, that's just risk tolerance. You're going to lay more juice if you just lay a half. Certainly, you could even lay a run and a half, but that's, to me, a little more aggressive than I would want to do personally. But you do you out there. That's why we do this show, and that's why we talk about Odd Shopper, where you can shop your different odds. You can see the discrepancies, and you can pick the bet that's kind of right for you. So my second bet, it's kind of a carbon copy of my first. Again, to win 1 strip of bacon, I'm going to a team that should dominate one of the worst teams in the league. I'm going to the Mariners at home, minus a 1.5, plus 100. The Rangers are atrocious. Everything I say about the Diamondbacks, I'm going to say about the Rangers. They're 14-43 on the road. They won the game last night in Seattle by a run. I'm going to kind of cost average down in a way. I don't see them taking another game here. The Mariners should be able to the pitching staff is atrocious. They should get to this bullpen. Everything screams to me that the Mariners will handle this game. They're another team that, if they have any hope of doing anything, you have to win games like this. Minus 210 was a little much, so I felt comfortable laying the 1.5 at even money. And to me, there is more than a 50% chance that the Mariners tonight win by 2 or more. So I'm going to take 2 heavy favorites, lay the 1.5 at home, and think that they hold serve against 2 of the worst teams in the league.
I looked at the Mariners today as well, but I ended up opting for my team. One strip of bacon. I do have a team. I don't have a team, but I used to have a team. And I still would prefer the Atlanta Braves to do more than any other team in baseball. It's just not a huge priority to me because DFS has ruined all of my fandom. One strip of bacon in the first 5 innings on the Atlanta Braves, minus 110. It's a pick 'em against the Cincinnati Reds. I have the Braves lineup at 111 for a weighted runs created plus. I got the Reds at 104. I think the pitching matchup is pretty neutral. Wade Miley going for Cincinnati. Doesn't give up a ton of power, but he does give up more power to righties. Braves are leaning a little bit heavier to the right-hand side right now, a little bit more power to the right-hand side. And the 2 lefties that project to be in the lineup today, Freddie Freeman, Jock Peterson, more than okay getting to those guys. Touki Toussaint is prone to blow-ups. I think this is a high variance play. Toussaint has infinitely better stuff than Wade Miley, but he's kind of erratic. This could go many different directions just based on the pitching. I'm willing to take my chances that he's on today against the Reds. Plus, I get the benefit of the Braves being at home. That's a little bit helpful. I'm surprised it's a pick 'em. I thought there would be a slight lean to Atlanta. I think the public right now, or at least the line itself, is overrating Miley slightly, and I'm willing to take advantage here. So go Braves. I'm going to be wearing a Braves jersey tonight for Live Before Lock to try to represent this bet.
Didn't know you were a pseudo Braves fan. I can respect that. I used to root for them as a kid as well.
Yeah.
Chipper Jones season.
1991, they made the World Series, and they were more entertaining to me as a 6-year-old than the Minnesota Twins. And they were just cool, you know.
They're cool team.
David Justice, Fred McGriff, the good old days, Mark Lemke, Jeff Blauser. That's my team, man. Terry Pendleton. It was good times, man. Good times. That's it. 2 up, 2 down, man. No sides today, unfortunately.
No sides, but I do want to give a quick announcement. I said this at the beginning of the show, and listen, you're going to hear a lot about college football in the coming days. If you guys don't know, in addition to subscribing to Awesemo Odds, where we've got a ton of football content, we have a brand new podcast only. This is where you can only find this content on podcast. It's called Betting You. It's me and Matt Gajewski, and we go in-depth college football previews. We're going to be going in-depth on our favorite bets week over week. So if you go to Apple or Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts, give Betting You a listen. We love the support. We love the confidence that we're getting with people listening. Stay tuned because a lot of that is coming. 17 days to kick off. And I know once the video game comes back, Josh Ingram is going to be all about college football. So good things on the horizon.
I cannot wait. I want to play that game so bad. I need it back. Give everybody the money that they deserve. Let them sign away their rights. Give these guys tons of scratch so that I can play video games again with college football. I won't know any of the conferences at this point because that's just a grab bag. But, that will be the way that I can finally learn them again. That's it. That's all we've got. Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to every channel we have, all 3 of them. Regular Awesemo, Awesemo Odds, Awesemo Fantasy Football. Check out the podcast, notification bell, all that good stuff. That's what we got today. Good luck on your bets. We will talk to you again tomorrow morning for another edition of The Breakfast Menu.